Should you skip the animation? Let's talk about rocket planes with the new rocket thing. So here's your enemy, whatever. You're coming in with your rocket planes. And you come over, you get to a point, maybe here is where you start your little, like, it's doing the thing, and then it does the shot. If you ride this out, the other planes that you have are going to continue on moving, and then about here, you take the shot and the camera zooms over and catches this. If you pop your engine boost, or if you have boost left over, you could accelerate during this time and actually end up going a decent bit further, so that maybe you end up catching here. So instead of short range, you're in the mid range, you know? Well, what happens if you skip your animation? If you skip your animation, you don't have this immunity window. You don't negate the damage for time X to here, whatever, the 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, which means you are literally parked right on top of this hull that's shooting you in the face with short range AA, just, you know, it's just shooting you, doing all kinds of damage before, and you still have to run all the way out to maybe turn around to come back in to strike again. So all of this damage is free. All of this damage didn't need to happen because you still had to fly out before you could come back in again. So could you skip this animation? Sure. Do you want to? No, because all you're doing is losing health for free. In the FDR, which is a different ship, you have a battleship that you're coming in and you're going to come in to bomb it. So you're coming in, you're doing the thing. The battleship maybe has a cruiser friend over here that's doing some damage, but they're at a good distance. They're 4 or 5 kilometers away, whatever. Battleship's pretty isolated. You know, he hasn't really stuck by friendly AA, doesn't have a fighter, whatever. You're going to come in, you're going to make your drop. You release, it ends up hitting. There's a 4-second drop time on these bombs. Well, if this is like a Vermont that has defensive fire going, and he's AA spec, all just doing tons and tons of damage, well, then you probably want to take these 4 seconds to let the animation go. Maybe it turns out there's a Holland or something that just, like, surprise popped up and he's hammering you. Then take the 4 seconds and take the invulnerability window to get further away before you start taking damage again. But if there's not a Holland there, well, then maybe this is Yamato and Yamato's AA is not good. Well, then yeah, skip the animation. So rather than waiting 4 seconds before that camera comes back and then you start to reload, you start reloading automatically, like right away, to save yourself 4 seconds before you come back in and strike the Yamato again. Save yourself 4 seconds before you come in and strike the Yamato again. You will take additional damage because you are skipping that animation immunity window phase. But if the damage is low enough that you feel comfortable in doing that because it's going to allow you for the return strike, then yes. But it's going to be an informed decision. It's not an always skip. It's not an always don't skip. It's a decision in the moment of what's going on. And in general, if the AA is just obnoxious, don't skip. If the AA isn't obnoxious, then, you know, if you're gonna be able to make a play off of it, then make a play off of it. But otherwise, who knows?